Hey guys, welcome back to Celestial Guidance with Janine. And this is about the super full moon energy. It's basically, I'm gonna have pick cards too, but it's more about the energy that's coming up and what we're going through. It is July 3rd. It's a super full moon, and it's also in Capricorn, which also with that sign, I am a Capricorn. So it's like a lot about structure and your organization, getting your thoughts in order, really following guidance, that type of thing. It's like you're climbing a mountain. You just keep going, don't give up, so this is a time where we're being pushed right now. This has been so much energy all week, and I was really, they were telling me I need to step out of my comfort zone and really talk about, what I would go through. So the energies that I pick up on and, what we're going through with this full moon, the information I pick up on what I'm going through personally that a lot of people are going to be going through as well. If you're not already, you may be feeling a lot of intense energy right now. I know I've been feeling a lot of anger and a lot of anxiety and really, having really trouble staying grounded and getting grounded. And I finally was able to take a break and really get myself meditating and started bringing myself back to the center, instead of being so up in here, overthinking things. And, I get busy at work, and, if you're working, it's really hard to stay in the moment. So a card flew out, so I'll get to that in a minute. So what I wrote down, I have 5 things that we are going through with this full moon. And there's some guidance I'll give, like some tips to help go through this as well. I'll probably go into that as I go into each step, but there's 5 things that we are going through with this intense full moon. One is that, let me see guys, put my glasses on, sorry. So intense energies right now, it's like you may be feeling a lot of anger, picking up on other people's anger. There's been like a lot of even road rage. I'm noticing a lot of people in a hurry to get wherever they got to get to. So like just really slow down, because the card that flew out is moment to moment. So for me, that signifies, enjoy the moment to moment, stay in the moment to moment, because this is where the magic happens. You are creating the life you want if you stay in the moment to moment. If you're too busy thinking about the past, you're not creating your present moment. You're creating the life that you really want to live. And you're stuck in the past. Or if you're worried about the future and you're not in the present moment. So they really want us to instill to stay in the moment, to enjoy each moment, enjoy the moment to moment. If you're at work, have your mind focused that you're in that moment. Don't be worrying about what's going to happen, 2 hours from then, or, what happened yesterday. This is a new day, and then stay in the moment to moment, because that's when you start feeling, when you're in your heart center, when you're in your center. So being really mindful of your thoughts, where you're going, what you're thinking about. Oh, stay out of the head. So they're saying to stay out of the head, really stop over analyzing, overthinking, trying to figure things out. And I know that can be hard sometimes, especially if you're not used to it. And if it's like a habit, you're not even aware of it. It's like just, paying attention and being conscious of your thoughts. So it's just being more in the awareness and being in the present moment. When I catch myself, that's when I start, okay, let me flip this around. And I like to, a lot of times I'm being shown, and like, at work or things, like I'll be shown a certain way that, okay, I'm getting a little too agitated. Okay, let's just take a break, step back, breathe, just go and stay in the moment to moment. You're there in that moment. Don't worry about what's going to happen in 2 hours or 3 hours. You're in that moment. So it's like just being mindful of being in the present moment at all times. And that brings you to being in your heart center. And that also helps you to empower yourself. So you're not being a victim, you're being in the moment. You are creating what you want to do at that moment. So, and you're enjoying, and of course you need to be in that grateful attitude to be able to enjoy that moment. So being grateful too, just staying in that grateful heart, and that will open and expand the heart center as well. One good way to get out of your head is journal your thoughts. Journal down things that are in your mind that you keep constantly thinking about. What are you worrying about? Writing things down, journal it, get it out of your mind state. And since it is a full moon, this would be a really good time to even burn it, do a spell or a ritual for yourself, do something that empowers yourself to let all these old things go. If it's old behaviors, old patterns, old habits, what is it you need to look towards, and how can you create your life? So it'd be a good time to journal everything out, maybe even burn a little white candle, clean your sacred space, meditate on this. Meditate at least, as long as you can at least. But meditate on what you would like to create for yourself. What do you want to work towards? What do you want to have for yourself in the future? Would you want to be a vet tech, a veterinarian? Do you want to be a vet tech? Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be an artist? Do you want to be a painter or writer? What is it you want to work towards? Which was later on, but let me see. They have a moment in here when they say to enjoy what you do. But I'll get into that in one moment. So on the other side note, I was also hearing a lot of this energy I was feeling this whole week. I feel like, I'm not really into looking at the Schumann resonance, but I feel like we're being purging, like this whole week. We've been purging a lot of old energies. A lot of our healing centers, our chakras are being cleansed and purged. And so you might be feeling a lot of different energies, especially around the full moon, because around the full moon it gets more heightened, and even 3 days after the full moon. So being really conscious of your energies. And they're saying to also put your bubble, make sure you put your energy protection bubble around yourself. That way no other harmful energies do come at you, especially if you're an empath or sensitive. You really need to protect your energy because you might be picking up other stuff that's not even yours. And then you might be reacting to that that energy or that feeling because you're feeling that way because you're picking up on it. So being really conscious and putting your bubble up, and make sure you cleanse your aura when you get home, or daily. Make sure you cleanse your aura, your energy, hot cleansing baths, Epsom salt baths. If you have a ritual like baths of Epsom salt with oils in it, whatever you can do to help cleanse your aura and cleanse your energy daily. That way it will help you to be able to function a little more easily, stay in the center moment, be in your heart center. It just helps you to know that this is your energy and not anybody else's. So it kind of cleanses away everybody else's junk off you. Sorry, I got a dry throat. Okay, so the next thing they were saying, they're also saying to, if there's things that you're feeling, like anger, if you're feeling anger out of the nowhere, sit there and ask yourself why. Why am I feeling so angry? Or why am I feeling so much anxiety? Sit there and ask yourself why. Instead of just feeling it, ask yourself. And then that will give you a little more guidance on what you need to do to help you guide you in through this movement, through the full moon energy. So the next thing they were saying, number 2, was stay in the present moment. Do things that bring you joy. Stay in the present moment, which is funny because that card flew out. Do things that bring you more joy. If it's, you need to listen to more music or walking or hiking. Maybe you need to take a trip. Do things that bring you more joy, that can, bring happiness and excitement to your life again. I don't know why my neck did that. Yeah, beyond illusion. So it's really stepping out of yourself and really allowing yourself to really believe bigger things for yourself. This is a good time. We're purging. We are being guided into the next step of our journey. And if it's like, for me, it's like really believing beyond my own mind, my own thoughts, and really purging all these old beliefs and starting something new and a new adventure. So it's like with this one, it's like really go into meditation state, really clear your mind, clear your the crown chakra. And then also I've been hearing a lot the star soul chakra. So really working on those 2 chakras will be a really good point right now. Really ask yourself, more about, who are you and why you're here. If you have a purpose, maybe this is a good time to start asking yourself what your purpose is. Yeah, the master. So a lot of us are opening up more psychically as well. So they're saying to really, though that was number 5, I think. So I'm going to wait. So this card's actually confirming the information I have here. So let's go into number 3. Pay attention to your thoughts because we are being upgraded right now. So a lot of healing opportunities are available for us. Pay attention to your thoughts and these things and that need to be addressed. So there's like any thoughts that you're having about, maybe you're having negative thoughts about yourself or about your day-to-day life, or, maybe there's a bad habit you need to let go of, like smoking or drinking. Maybe there's, help that you need out there. But they're saying to pay attention to these thoughts because we're being, we have that opportunity right now that's open to us to get that help, to get that guidance. So you might get signs or synchronicities. Somebody might come into your life. Maybe they have advice for you. Or maybe you come across a video and they have that information that you need. So being really open and aware to that, because things could happen. And like a lot of times, I know a lot of our psychic abilities are opening up right now. A lot of people are being more heightened up, and they're getting, their abilities are being more heightened. They're being cleared or being purged. So a lot of this old energy is being purged out through us. And I feel like it's all from this full moon. It's a super full moon. I don't know too much about the astrological points of that. I do have a friend, Mary Hugel. She does a lot of astrology stuff. So you might, I don't know if she's got a website out. Maybe she'll make a reply. You can check her out. She's got some really amazing info. She's really good about astrology. So they're saying, you know, pay attention to those thoughts that are being addressed. You know, if it's, you know, especially like if it's like, you know, anger, like I was saying earlier, if it's anger, you know, ask yourself, why are you so angry? Why are you not enjoying life anymore? What makes you so angry? Maybe there's something you need to work through and you know, write about, and something you need to purge through. So it's being aware of what the anger is coming from, and this energy will help us to purge through that to get to the other side of this. So 4, take time to get in nature, walk outside, listen to music, meditate. Even listening to meditation megahertz sounds will help clear old energy, dense energy, and help us to get through this full moon in, you know, more with grace. Since I was able to meditate, it was really intense. Like for the first beginning of the week, it was so intense, and I couldn't get myself grounded. I just felt myself so out of space and so out there, and I couldn't get myself grounded no matter how I tried. And I even, you know, I got the Epsom salt bath, and I just couldn't. I mean, it helped a little bit, but I just wasn't getting grounded. And then the hours I was working, it was just so ups and down that it just wasn't allowing my energy to really settle with it. So each day I was keep trying to get grounded and breathe, and it just wasn't working. And then I finally was surrender. So that was what really helped me. And I got into my heart space, and I started getting into gratitude again, and starting to remember my purpose and why I'm here, and that I'm here to, you know, purge this negative energy and make it into something more, you know, beautiful, I guess. So it's like working through the energies, really sitting with it, really understanding what I'm feeling, and working through it and purging through it. So a lot of us are being called to do that right now, and you might be a light worker, that you're here to purge all this negative energy, all the stuff that you might be feeling, and you're here to expunge it and purge it out. And it can come in so many different forms and fashions for many different people. So just being aware of your own energy, realizing maybe it's not yours, and maybe carry stones to help you, to remind you. I carry a clear quartz at work. That way it helps me remind me to stay on my spiritual path, and, you know, helps remind me to stay grounded. Let's see, number 5 was, you might be having a lot of weird dreams too. I've been having a lot of weird dreams. I've been getting text messages from others about having weird dreams as well. So pay attention to your messages. And then you may be also getting visits as well. I saw a figure standing in my room the other night, and I thought it was my boyfriend. And I turned to look, and nobody was there. But I clearly saw somebody standing there, and it was a pretty big guy, and he was just standing there, and I really thought it was him. So you might be getting a lot of visits. Oh, and my sister called me about a visit my dad had. So that was really interesting, you know, and just paying attention to what the messages are that they are trying to tell you. If they are dreams, pay attention to the symbols. There are, you know, dream books, Google too. There are so many different ways you can get information on getting through the symbols, because dreams are through symbols. And when we go to sleep and we have issues or worries and we go to sleep, our dreams try to work through all that. So a lot of times you may have a lot of weird dreams, but a lot of it, we're getting a lot of weird dreams from the other side. So it's like not only from the other side, but from our star family, our star seed, even from our, you know, our families, our ancestors. Hold on, a car flew out. Oh, okay. Yeah, awareness. Being aware of the energies around you, and being aware that you're breaking through to becoming a whole new you by going through all this purging that we're going through this week. going through the full moon, this is a great opportunity for us to shed our old skin and become the new person, the new version of who we're really meant to be. So this is a great time in becoming more masterful. You are becoming more psychic, more enlightened. A lot of us are walking through that right now, and getting more enlightenment, really walking through and honoring our gifts. Whatever the gifts that we have, everybody's so different and so unique. So it's really honoring those gifts that you have. Those abilities, and opening up to the intuition that you are getting from being intuitive, but you're also getting messages. So pay attention to the messages. Let's see, what else. Let's see, awareness. Yeah, a lot of us are shedding our old skins and walking into the version of our new selves, really honoring that version of ourselves, because it's time to shed that. It's time to be aware of the old version that you no longer be. Exhaustion, yeah, it's been a pretty exhausting week. So a lot of us could be feeling really exhausted from this full moon. So it's like really being gentle toward yourself. Make sure you do something good and loving. If it's, even lighting candles or, incense, taking a hot bubble bath, and, maybe putting on your favorite music, if it's soft music. Listening to megahertz sounds too is really powerful for the body and the energy, and cleansing off old energy, stagnant, dense, stuff that doesn't need to be around you. And also because if you're an empath and a sensitive like I am, you pick up debris off of people all day long. So you don't know who's yours or what's your energy, and you may not be aware of it. So make sure your bubble's up, but also, where were they going? Make sure you cleanse your energy, even like using sage. Guidance. I see guidance is definitely around us. We are being guided. So listen to your angels, because that's twice now I've seen this. And that was confirmation that they're saying that we're getting guidance from our angels, from our spirit team. So right now I feel like it's like almost like they're showing me almost like a veil opening up for us. There's an opportunity for us to really get guidance from our angels, to open up and really start asking questions, listening to the thoughts that you're getting, and being clear if it's your thoughts or your guides, angels, giving you that information. A lot of times you might get confirmation through your dreams. So paying attention to your dreams, the thoughts, the energy that you're picking up on, writing it down, journaling it, paying attention to it, that will help you to shift it. Excuse me. Okay, let's see what else. Too many cards fell out. It's a great opportunity this week. And I think a lot of us may be feeling some headaches as well. So just being really good to yourself. Be careful of your energy. Don't hold on to too much energy. Be of service where you can. Don't be stingy with your energy. Definitely, I see the miser card just came out for us. So it's like, don't be stingy with your energy and your thoughts. Reach out and, be of service where you can to help others, because that will help you to be in gratitude and help open up your heart even more. So it's all about really of expansion is what I'm feeling. And we're getting ready to walk through this and really shed through this, part of the journey for us, and walking through and really getting more stability and structure, and being aware that we are shedding the old versions of ourselves and really walking through being the version that we are meant to be. So being open to that and surrender to it. Just surrender. Don't hold the energy of holding on, because then that's going to make it even more worse for you, and you might be feeling more anxiety. So being conscious of your energy, really get into meditation every day. Keep yourself grounded as much as you can. Stay out of your thoughts as much as you can. Cleanse yourself. I would think probably daily at this point would be really helpful. And they're saying especially for empaths and sensitives, because they pick up the most energy, and we are here to purge all that old and shed light into everything. So I'm trying to think of what else they were saying. I think that was it, pretty much it. But they really wanted me to step out of my comfort zone and talk about the energies that I've been feeling this whole week. And I've been really nervous about doing this, so I hope it comes out okay. And I hope you like, and you hit that thumbs up and subscribe so you can see more hopefully awesome videos. And I'm so sorry about my last one. I didn't realize as I was looking back on it, the camera angle was awful and the music was just horrendous. So I'm so grateful for anybody who did watch it. Thank you. Let's see. I think that was it, but I hope you guys enjoy the reading, and I hope you enjoy the information I received, and I hope it benefits you in some way. And again, I hope you, if you do like what I have explained or talked about, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. That would be so grateful, and it helped me in a big way to expand my channel even more. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great, happy 4th of July. Be safe out there. Don't do any dangerous or, stupid. Just, have fun. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'm sending you all white light love, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.